Kia ora whānau. I've had a couple of questions from some parents about how they can heal their children or how they can prevent their children from becoming unwell. So, to start off with, I'm just going to give you a little bit of context and then I will share 2 ways you can help heal your children or prevent them from becoming unwell. Okay, context. So, when your child is born, from the time your child is born till about 7 years old, they maybe 8, they are deeply connected to their soul, to the spiritual part of them. And they stay deeply connected to their soul or to their wider for the first 7 years of their life. This means that they are taught, they are driven, and they are inspired by their souls more than their parents. And so if a child is that young, if they are under 7 years old, you can easily heal them by connecting to their souls and asking their soul how you can help them. And all you need to do is just ask their souls the question of how can I heal him or her, or how can I prevent him or her from becoming unwell. And that's pretty much it. Now, you will be given an answer, and once you do receive an answer, you must act on that answer. Now, here's the thing about their souls and your soul. Their soul cannot intervene or cannot help your child unless you ask them to do that, or unless the child asks them to do that. And the child always is from under 7 years old. So, but if you want to learn how to heal your child or prevent them from becoming unwell, just talk to their soul and connect to it. And just ask them the question, how can I heal him or her? And how can I prevent him or her from becoming unwell? And that's pretty much it. Now, things get a bit tricky when your child is over 7 years old, because the relationship between your child and their soul changes, because they become more conditioned, they become more programmed through the parents' beliefs, perceptions that they have about themselves and life in general. So, if the parents have their own beliefs and their own perceptions of about how the child should be, about how the child should behave, act, speak, and all that kind of stuff, the child will forego that relationship with their soul, with their wairua, for the relationship with their parents, because they become deeply entrenched in what they are learning from their parents, whether it's harmful for them or not. And so the relationship between your child and their soul becomes disconnected, and the older they get and they more entrenched or the more conditioned they become by their parents, then the relationship between your child and their soul becomes more severed. And the older it gets, the more disconnected they become from their soul and their spiritual parts of them. Now, if your child is over 7 years old, the most effective and permanent way to heal your child is for the parent to actually have a look at what's happening within them. For an example, if your child has a virus or a disease, then the parent needs to understand that the child's illness is a reflection of what's happening within the parent, of what's happening within you. And to heal your child, you need to find out what's actually happening within you, get it sorted, heal yourself, and it'll make a huge change to your child. Because whatever is happening to your children is a reflection of what's happening within you. And in terms of you, I mean the parent, what is happening within you, inside of you. Because the world that you see, The world that you touch, the world that you feel, and the world that you hear is truly a reflection. It's a mirror image of what's happening with you inside. It's a reflection of how you perceive yourself, and it's a reflection of how you perceive life in general, especially your life. So to help heal your children, you have to discover what's really happening within you and change that. Once you do that, then your children will become healed permanently and quickly. And that's the most effective way that I know of that you can heal your children. And this comes from a professional and personal experience. So, if you want any more information about that, about how you can heal your children, then pop some questions below or make a comment, and I will be happy to help you in any way that I can. So I hope this video has helped you, and it's actually planted some seeds of some ways that you can actually help your children. All right, whānau, Mauriora.